When I talk to business owners, one of the most common questions I hear is, if I spend X amount of money on marketing, how many leads or sales can I expect? You may have this same question when considering your marketing budget. The problem is, if you ask different people, you will get different answers. That's why I have created this video, to gain a better understanding so you don't fall into the trap of assumptions and misunderstandings. Many business owners view marketing like money making machine. When the marketing does not deliver the expected cash flow, they blame the machine. When business owners invest in marketing, they create an expectation of a return in their minds. If the results don't meet that expectation, they may believe marketing does not work, or worse, that it's not worth investment at all. For example, a business owner might invest in TV ads, newspapers, billboards, or digital platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google, as well as strategies like cold emails or cold calls. If platform fails to deliver result, they may assume that the channel or the medium simply does not work. So they try different marketing channels. The problem arises when they try other channels and still get no results, leading them to believe that marketing in general, it's not worth the investment. If you want to avoid this cycle and make more informed decisions, it's important to understand how to measure your marketing efforts effectively and set realistic expectations. At the end of this video, you will know how to realistically calculate the ROI of your marketing efforts. One of the major reasons for this problem is that business owners have misunderstandings about marketing. They believe that marketing is like a money-making machine. If they spend money on marketing, they should get leads, sales, or conversions. If it fails to deliver, they think it's not worth the investment. The mindset they have is that it should work, and if it does not, they will stop investing money in marketing. Sounds too good to be true, right? This mindset often holds them back from growth. They often jump from one marketing channel to another, or switch between marketing agencies, hoping to find a solution. However, they rarely take ownership, and that's perfectly understandable. Most business owners are not marketers. They might have a decent understanding of marketing, but they are not the masters of the craft. If you want to find the answer to the question, if I spend X amount of money on marketing, how many leads or sales can I expect? You have to understand the variables that affects the outcome. Before understanding the variable that affects the outcome, it is important to understand what marketing is and the purpose of marketing. I am putting so much emphasis on it because most people have misunderstanding about it. What is marketing? If you Google it, you will find a lot of answers. But I think Claude C. Hopkins, the author of Scientific Advertising, puts it the best. Marketing is simply multiplied salesmanship. Claude C. Hopkins was one of the influential figures in early days of modern advertising. He was highly respected advertising pioneer and is often considered as one of the founding fathers of direct response marketing. Imagine a door-to-door salesman who goes from house to house, knocking on doors and selling products one by one. Now think of marketing as that salesman, but instead of knocking on one door at a time, marketing allows you to reach many doors at once, all at the same time, with the same message. So marketing is like multiplying the efforts of a salesperson to reach a much larger audience. Door-to-door sales is 101, where you are selling directly to one person at a time. Marketing, on the other hand, is one-to-many. You can sell your products or services to many people at once. It might sound a bit weird, but once you understand it, everything moving forward will make sense. So, once you understand that marketing is multiplied salesmanship, you will realize that you can't sell to many people at once without first successfully selling to one person at a time. You first need to understand how to sell to one person, just like door-to-door salesman. Once you know how to effectively convince one person, you can apply the same approach to reach many people at the same time through marketing. It's all about mastering the basic of sales before you multiply those efforts to reach a larger audience. So, now that you understand marketing as multiplied salesmanship, let's dive deeper into its purpose, why it matters for your business. What is the purpose of marketing? The primary purpose of marketing is to reach out to your ideal customers, grab their attention with a compelling message, make a promise or irresistible offer that encourages potential customers to take action, such as making a purchase, signing up, or learning more. If you ever ran a marketing campaign that didn't work, it's likely not because the platform or marketing itself is ineffective. It could be because you are not reaching out to the right audience, your message is not compelling enough, your offer is not irresistible, or there simply is not demand for what you are selling. You have to understand that at the end of the day, you are reaching out to people, and the only difference is the medium. If you can sell successfully to someone in person, there is no reason you can't adopt the same approach through other channels and scale it effectively. You should always start by selling one-on-one, whether through cold calling, cold emailing, messaging, or direct meetings. Once you have successfully sold your products or services consistently, you can then focus on scaling it. It will help you to find the answer to the question: if you spend X amount of money on marketing, how many leads or sales can you expect? Let's say you reach out to 50 people a day through cold calling, cold emailing, messaging, or direct meetings, and 20 of them respond positively. If you book 4 meetings from those 20 responses, that gives you a 20% conversion rate. Now imagine you are running a marketing campaign, and instead of reaching to just 50 people a day, you are able to reach 5,000 people. But since you are changing the medium, let's assume that 10% of people respond positively. That would give you 500 positive responses, and with the same 20% conversion rate, you could potentially book 100 meetings. So you should know your numbers. No one else can tell you for sure. If someone does, they are either making assumptions or putting a random number out of thin air. If you ask the same question to a marketer and they confidently give you an answer saying with an absolute certainty that if you invest X amount of money, you will get Z leads, book meetings, or generate X amount of revenue or ROI, stay away from that person. Most likely, they don't know what they are talking about. They are making assumptions and telling you lies. All that indicates they are not the right person for you. I think now you understand how marketing works and how you can potentially figure out the ROI of your marketing campaign. I want you to do a simple experiment. I want you to try a simple experiment. Go to your preferred marketing agency or marketer and ask them the same question. Ask, if I invest X amount of money, how many leads, meetings, or what kind of ROI can I expect? Pay attention to their responses. If they give you a precise answer with absolute certainty, it's important to be cautious. This will help you to determine whether they are making assumptions or genuinely understand the complexities of marketing. You need to understand one thing: the best marketing company in the world cannot predict your potential ROI or provide any guarantees. They may be the expert at marketing, but there are variables beyond their control. They can control the messaging, what message will grab the attention of potential customers, the targeting, who to reach, and which platforms to use, and the overall strategy and the execution. However, they have no control over whether your business has a unique selling proposition, if there is a demand for your product, or whether you have product market fit. If your product or service is not solving a real problem or there is no clear market demand, no amount of marketing can guarantee success. Marketing is a tool to amplify what you already have, but without a solid foundation, it can't create success on its own. Here is the breakdown. The marketing company controls about 30 to 40% of the outcome, the strategy, execution, and the messaging. The remaining 60 to 70% is in your hands as a business owner. If you don't have a unique selling proposition, if there is no demand for your products, or if there is no product market fit, the best marketing efforts won't be enough. Marketing is a tool to amplify what you already have, but without strong foundation, it can't create success on its own. Success requires both strong marketing and solid business foundation.